Hey Justus, this is Keaton Everett from ABC going over your President's Day pitching video. We're just going to go over and just kind of talk about pitching mechanics, talk about getting consistent, just basically getting your body in the position to really just to stay healthy. You're a young kid. You got a lot of growing to do, a lot of strength to build up, and so just if we can kind of start that foundation of consistency, start that foundation of just getting our body to work right. As you get older, as you get stronger, everything's going to be that much easier. But what we're going to start off with first is right off the bat is setting up and what we're doing over the rubber. All right, everything starts over the rubber. Mechanics start over the rubber. Consistency starts over the rubber. Everything starts, and a lot of guys will rush off the gate. A lot of guys will break their hands at different times. All right, we just want to make sure we're setting up first. So right off the bat, all right, we're looking at you here from the stretch. Okay, we do not have to throw from on top of the rubber. Okay, that's just something you just might have not been told or realized, but we got to get in front of the rubber. All right, we want that foot to be right nestled in right here against the rubber. All right, throwing from on top of the rubber not only does it make us throw from farther back, it makes us work harder, but that rubber's slick, so we can't drive off that rubber, or else our cleats are gonna slip. So move that foot in front of that rubber. All right, so get off that thing. We don't need to be on it. Dig into that dirt. Get that right foot in that dirt. All right, so just shift these feet. Move this back foot up here, and then move that front foot also a little bit wider. We want those feet to be shoulder width apart. All right, athletic positions are a nice balanced position, nice solid, athletic position. So now your weight's going to be over that back hip. All right, your head's going to be over that back hip. You're just going to be more right in this position. All right. So now once we get that setup moved and changed, that's an real easy fix. All right. Now we're going to watch what our legs are doing. All right. So much of pitching is what's happening in this lower body. All right. Upper body's just there to keep us balanced, to get our arm in the right position, to deliver the ball, but it's what's generating these hips. And you are getting good drive in your hips. All right. You're leading with the hips. Those hips are going down as that leg's going down. So you're getting good hips. What you do, you are getting a little bit extended back here. We kind of want to see that spine more in that neutral position. But you are, it's not too bad. That's just something you can kind of work on. But what we want to see is our hands break a little bit earlier. So we want to see those hands break as this knee's going down. We want to see hands break, so we'd want to see hands break here, all right, instead of down here. So you're just a little bit late, nothing too crazy, but just a little bit. One thing that'll help you with that is because you do drop the ball down, just to cut out this extra movement here, and just come set with your hands down lower. All right, come set with your hands down right, around the belly button to your belt. All right, and that'll help you out with that, breaking those hands at that better spot. All right, so now what we're going to look at is what we're doing at foot strike. So what happens when that front foot hits the ground? Okay, so that front foot's hitting the ground here, and as you can see, you got a little bit forward. All right, your front side's rotated early. All right, we'd like to see this elbow still out in front, glove out over that front foot, as opposed to rotate early. So you just rotate your left side early, which a lot of young kids do just because that strength's not there in those hips. But eventually what we're going to want to see is this hip rotate forward to the catcher at this position and have our upper body back in this position we just kind of drew back here. All right, so that right hip goes through the zone, right hip's facing that catcher, and then the right shoulder comes through, and not at the same time. So you can see they're just rotating at the same time. and that's a big coordination strength issue that will come easier as you get older and get stronger. So one thing to help yourself stay balanced and get out and keep that left side from leaking is watch what this left side's doing. Alright, you can see that elbow never really gets up higher than your belly button and just rotates, you know, immediately out of the gate. What we want to see is we want to see you raise that elbow up to a little bit more neutral position up here, and that will get your glove out farther. That'll help your body get out over that front foot. That'll help keep that front side closed. So just try to match up these angles. You know, go from here, you know, you want to have it here. Just think about, you know, a string on your elbow and lift that elbow up to that shoulder height, and that'll help everything work. Alright, you're just kind of letting that glove turn out, and you're just peeling that glove away, opening up that front side. Alright, but so that's just something you can look at. But you do keep it stuck out here through release, which is really good. You'll see a lot of guys kind of pull that glove back, but that's a really good thing. Now, one things that pulling off your front side does is as you can see, your elbow gets really far out in front of your body before you're releasing it, and what that's doing is that's putting a little bit extra strain on that elbow. So the more we can keep that front side closed, we're going to see that elbow rotating about back here, and then that arm's coming through out here further. Alright, so you just don't want to, you know, lead with that elbow so much. Another thing at release that we're going to want to see is this back foot still on the ground. Alright, and that's just driving farther through your back leg. That's using more of your body, and that's going to get you out in this position. You know, that'll bump your head out to here, and that will help your elbow. You know, your body will be farther out in front of your elbow, so that's going to be in that better position. So now your elbow's, you know, back, not out in front, and you're able to generate more power through your legs. But that's just something again that will come with age, and other than that, is something that you just need to be aware of. But biggest thing right off the gate is just get off that rubber, get on the dirt, and just you know, stay back, break those hands, and just try to use more of those legs, keep those hips closed as long as you can, and get that glove up, get that elbow up to help yourself stay a little more balanced. So anyways, hope you have a great season this year. Good luck. Thanks for making it out to our camp. We hope you had a great time and learned a bunch, and we look forward to seeing you again with ABC.